Hi guys, I'm in the studio today. It is Friday, it's currently 22:11 and I'm just working on this big frame with my punch needling, and I just thought I'd show you some yarn that I got recently that I'm really loving and I think will be perfect for autumn and Halloween, and I'm very excited to start creating some Halloween themed like froggy hangings and key rings and stuff like that. So yeah, let me show you that. So I'll start off with pieces that I bought from the works, which I actually bought today. I got some of the fake snow, like artificial snow, and some little iridescent snowflake sequins, just because I thought they'd be quite nice to have as sort of like props and background elements in videos, in sort of content, and in my sort of Etsy listing photos and all of that good stuff. I picked up a pack while I was in the works as well of these three sort of, I mean they're almost A6 size, yeah, about 5x7 size canvases, which £4 for three of them isn't too bad. I thought that was alright, so I'm thinking of doing some mini paintings to pop up on my Etsy shop, just as sort of like limited edition ones, because I usually do prints, but I just thought it'd be something different. Let's have a look. So I have bought some new yarn recently as well, some new wool, because I'm very into my punch needling. Completed this today. I don't know if you can see the amount of frogs I am working on currently. I just need to get some more Halloweeny colours and some colours that I use more frequently. So with Halloween in mind, I picked up this sort of, kind of matches my top, but it's a mixture of like a dark and a like slime lime green kind of colour, very swampy, very witchy. I thought it'd be absolutely perfect for some witchy frog decor. And then this one, which is showing up very blue on camera, but it is very bright green, very bright green, and it's very much like a snotty slime colour, which I'm very excited to use. This mini ball of neon, or it's more close probably to a neon yellow, doesn't really have a dye colour on it, just a dye lot and a shade number rather than a name, but it's a very citrusy, neon-y type colour, which I'm very excited to use. I think it'll be quite interesting. There's this sort of more, it's like a Barbie pink, it's slightly darker than a bubblegum, but I'm using this currently for my cheeks on my little frog hangings, because I'd run out, and that was from Home Bargains, that one. And these from a local wool store in Long Eaton. So if I can remember the name, it was like Bloom Button Moon. If I can find the Facebook or if they have a website, I'll see if I can link it below. Also have one of these, another one of these craft yarn balls, but it's pretty accurate to what it is on camera. It's very neon pinky red, which I thought would be quite exciting. And I think these were from Boys, and they were about 80p each. They weren't that expensive. Just thought it'd be something different to experiment with my frogs. And then I have bought this 3-pack. Let's see if it's, yeah, 3-pack of the double knitting. It's called Spot yarn, but it's from Home Bargains. They cost like £1.99 for all 3 balls. But I just absolutely fell in love with all the different kind of all the, what they're called, my mind's gone blank, all the different colours within this ball. I thought it was quite cute. It would be very cute for some pink frogs. I have a character called Blossom, and I think this colour will suit her very well. So, and then more onto the fabric side of what I buy. So these were all from the bargain bin at my local sewing shop in Ilkeston. So for my punch needling, I usually use more of a linen-y type. It's not like what's the word? Is it Hessian? Like a Hessian sack?
Yeah.
So it's kind of similar to that, but it's a very sort of like linen-y type, calico canvasy type material. So all of this, which I don't know if anyone can actually comprehend from this very accurate demonstration of how big this actually is. But because it was in the bargain bin, this whole giant wad of fabric actually only cost me £3. So very, very chuffed with that, and I will get so many frogs out of this and so many projects, and I'm very, very excited. But yeah, this is the bit that I'm most excited for, because I wasn't sure how much it was going to be, but £3. I'm dropping everything, obviously. So I have got some more yarn in here as well. It's more sort of like crochet cotton type material, and there's quite a lot of it, and this is from one of our local charity shops. So we have a blue and cream, and then a very, very minty green and cream colours, and I got all of the ones that they had in the charity shops. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the blue and cream, and then 2 of the like mint and cream ones. And my plan with this is to make a little cardigan, a little mesh top type thing. That's the plan. If it ends up happening, we'll get to that when we get to that, but that's fine. And I think these were only like 50p each, so make sure you check your local charity shops, because they do have some great bargains in there, and obviously it's from a charity shop, so you're helping charity. And then lastly, from the same sewing shop that I got these, very messed up order I know, but from the same fabric shop I got this sort of material. This, I don't actually know how much there is, but this little lot cost me £1. So again, it's an amazing like bargain, but this is more of like a Hessian sack type fabric. Yeah, sort of burlappy, if that's a word, burlappy. But for £1, and I know for a fact that I can use punch needling with this and various different projects. Whether I do it eventually, if I, fingers crossed, because the ultimate goal is to have a tufting gun rather than my little needle, but we shall see. But yeah, for £1, absolute bargain, knowing I can get so many projects out of that. Really buzzing. And then lastly, sort of the last thing that I bought recently is this little bag. It is from the same sewing shop that I got the fabric bits. I picked up a 8mm crochet hook, because like I said, I want to do like a top mesh cardigan tank top type deal, and I know for that you need a relatively big hook, so I'm quite excited to use that. And then these, I believe they're only about 8p each. These were from the bargain ribbon bin. So I've got a very dark green sort of thin ribbon, and then a dark brown ribbon, just because you can never have too much ribbon, you never know what you need it for. And recently, I don't have any of my key rings with me, but recently I have been using it on my key rings, to sort of just adhere them to the little key ring things, whatever you call them. But yeah, so that's my little haul. Just thought sometimes people don't always know where to start or what sort of materials they need to buy. You don't need to buy the best quality stuff, you don't need to buy the most expensive stuff in the market to have like your own Etsy shop, or to make your own crafts and just sort of whatever. But yeah, check your charity shops, check your bargain bins, and even like Home Bargains. Like, this colour is so cute and it came from Home Bargains. I don't think of Home Bargains as a wool shop or a craft shop, but here we are. And yeah, so that's all I've got to show you. to Boys to do a little bit of sort of yarn shopping and topping up on odd bits. I've been a little bit quiet because I don't usually vlog in public, it's very strange. But so these are the colours I'm picking out. So lots of neutral sort of browns, pinks, that kind of thing. Just trying to think of projects while I'm here so I can pick them up as and when. But yeah, so I'll let you know what I get. It's very awkward vlogging in public, but Dad has now also got a basket because he's started punch needling, so I'll see how it goes. This is what I'm dealing with as we're looking at sort of Christmas fabrics. But how cute are these? So even though I filmed a bit of like a mini haul yesterday, I have yet again got more things to show because I can't control myself when I go into a craft store. So with Halloween in mind, I picked up some orange that I think would be quite nice for some pumpkins and all Halloweeny frog punch needle bits, or some crochet projects that I want to get started on. So I thought that'd be quite nice. I got some of this pink, which is more of a, let's see if there's actually a number on it. It just says pink, which is very helpful, but it's sort of a mixture. If I grab the other two that I got, that I showed yesterday, these two, it's kind of like an in-between shade, which I think will be quite nice, because I usually do like to add sort of rosy cheeks onto my frogs. Let's see if I have. I don't think I have any actually on this piece. Let me turn the camera around. So on this one I've used that very, very bright pink, and it does match with this kind of green yarn, but for the lighter kinds I think more of a, I'll grab it, there we go, more of like a softer pink goes pretty well with it. This one reminds me very much of like Lily from Animal Crossing. And like here I wanted to add cheeks, but I didn't have a different shade of pink, so I think this shade will complement those colours nicely. Just turn you back around so I can show you the rest of the bits that I got. I only got a few bits this time around, just throwing the camera all over the place while I'm moving things around. So I got pink and the orange, which actually now I'm looking at it, I'm quite a fan of, and I think they'll go very nicely with that slime green that I got the other day. I got a mini black just because I forgot to bring my black with me to my parents, like to my studio, so got a mini one of those in case I need to add any little extras onto pieces, but it's not usually likely that I go for black and sort of grab. I just thought witches hats, I need a little bit of black. So, and then the last two pieces I got are a light and sort of like a medium to dark brown wool, and I only got small ones. They are 65p each, and we did go to Boys again, and it is just this crafty knit brand. It's double knitting, 100% acrylic, so it's not like machine washable and all of that, but in my head I'm thinking cowboy hats. So I do a lot of cowboy frogs, so I'm thinking a little wall hanging with a hat, and then below it attached by probably some jump rings, like a little frog, so it's like two pieces in one. I think that would look quite cute. But yes, I'm just working on Halloween bits again today. This is my massive frame. I'm very excited to get going with it. The fabric that was in my haul previously, it's holding up really well. I really like it. I think it's slightly thinner than normal sort of calico. I think it's a smaller thread count. It's not as stiff as calico and canvas is normally. It's quite, it is sheer. Yeah, it's very sheer and very lightweight and very fine. But it seems to be working perfectly, so yeah, I'll probably record a bit of footage of me doing my little punch needling, but yeah, that's where we're at the moment. And this is the progress I've made today, and this is where we're leaving it. I've got all these little froggies done, some hearts done, a couple of little flowers that just need their middles and the outer bits, some frogs needing hats and eyes, and yeah, but that's where I'm leaving it today, and then I'm gonna head home.